Oh, absolutely. I mean, look at it this way. It's all deflection. Addiction and alcoholics are good at one thing, deflection. I was on a radio show and hosting a TV show, and at the same time I was a blackout drunk. I would throw up in a plastic bag before I got into the studio. So it's completely possible to live both lives, and it's a life of shame. Stop deflecting, look yourself in the mirror, Charlie, and say to yourself, leave your house and go to rehab.
Felony theft charges for allegedly stealing something. Not a bright idea. Michael Billy, are you with us?
I'm not with you. I gotta say, I'm sorry. I have been the #1 person who wanted Lindsay to go out of rehab and get better. But she's not in that business. She's in the business of PR. She has had so much negative press. If she's gonna joke around about her life in the press, all negative, then why not make an appearance on David Letterman? I'm sorry, I'm just not concerned with her well-being anymore.
But she's got to get past it. In order to get past it, she has to actually get through this court case without any more drama.
It's not gonna happen. She's not gonna get past it. I'm sorry, I have to give up. I'm on to phase 2.
Grant. She's not a person who had one indiscretion.
Yeah.
This is the story of her life, and she's got to start taking it seriously. Making a joke on Letterman is the antithesis of taking it seriously.
She will have no career if she needs to at least be in the public eye in a posive way. The only thing she could do is make an appearance.
The idea of her having a career at this point is a little moot. Anyway, Brooke Anderson, off to you. Was this an inspired idea in your mind, or was it kind of dumb, given all her drama?
Well, I agree with Michael that, you know, her public image has taken a beating lately, and she really has nobody to blame but herself. So maybe a little self-deprecating humor would do her some good.
Michael Billy, does Charlie sound all right to you?
Not at all. I mean, look, let's just say that he's completely clean and he doesn't have any drugs or alcohol in his system. If that was the goal of rehab, rehab would only last a few days. The whole goal of rehab is to adjust yourself mentally and emotionally and to change your thinking. And obviously, by his acting out, even if he is physically sober, he's not acting sober-minded. He hasn't changed the thought process. It's about anger. It's about pointing the finger, whether it's a woman or being anti-Semitic. I don't think it has anything to do with that so much. It's just about, you know, yelling and screaming. Like a child, I didn't get what I want it now, it's your fault.
Yeah, and he's hesitant to use the word sober. Charlie will say he's clean, but he won't say sober. Michael Billy, I do get his anger at those women for selling information about him to the press.
See, Brooke, I don't know if it's exactly about that. As you know, I'm a former alcoholic. I was a blackout drunk, and I can be honest with you and tell you that when you do, let's say that he is off the booze right now, when you're off the booze, you're still a dry drunk, and a dry drunk is going to be addicted to something else, and that something else is creating craziness and creating friction. He wants to, that's why he keeps calling these shows. He just wants to keep involved and keep creating this anger. The hype, the excitement of being in the media is his next new high. Let's explain it really simple. He's a baby, a child who hasn't gotten what he wants, and he's really angry about it and acting out and pointing fingers.
Yeah, he's like a petulant child. And you're right, Michael. It's like he's feeding off the craziness that he is creating.
TV and radio host Michael Billy joins me from New York. Michael, it seems to me that Charlie is not taking any of his wild ways seriously at all.
Well, look, it's not like you can't be an addict and still work and perform your duties at work. We know that that's possible. But is he ready for life is the question. Is he ready for repercussions, reality? And that's not something we're seeing. And that's true addict behavior. I'm not ready for life. There's not a problem. It's your problem, not mine. I can handle myself. That's an age-old excuse.
There's nothing brilliant about any of his webisodes. And Michael, I do not think the reality has even sunk in yet with him that he's fired from his job, a job where he was making nearly $2 million per episode.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable. When is it going to sink in with him?
That's the dangerous thing right here. Think about it this way. For other people, it's your wife leaves you, your kids left you. For Charlie, those things have happened. He's lost his job. If he doesn't see that this is not winning, this man has 6 months to a year. This is the cancer, Charlie. This is cancer to the very definition of it. 6 months to a year. He needs to get out of this.
Well, he obviously hasn't recognized it. Somebody's going to, I think, have to forcefully pull him out of it.
Here they are again. We're lining them up. Michael Billy, TV and radio show host. When you look at Charlie's meltdown next to all the other big celebrity meltdowns, who's the worst?
I'm going to have to say Charlie. Charlie is the perfect case study for what social media is right now. He has access to broadcast 24 hours a day. We never saw that with any of the other celebs. Mel Gibson, the others were photography, it was phone calls, but this guy is going right to the screen, right into people's houses at any time he wants to.
That ain't me. I'm voting for Mel Gibson.
All right, Michael, Billy, very quickly, who do you think has bounced back the best? I don't think Mel has bounced back just yet. Charlie certainly has not. But out of the others, if you had to pick.
First of all, John Gosselin, not a star. But if I'm going to pick somebody, I'm going to have to pick Britney Spears.
Yeah, me
Britney
too.
Spears, biggest comeback.
Yeah, and I can't wait for a new album. Jane Velez Mitchell, Michael, Billy, thanks, guys. We appreciate it.
Thanks, Brooke.
Thank you.